Welcome to Auntie Chance and Tarot. Hello, Virgo. We've got a message for you here. And I was about 15 minutes into it when all of a sudden we were experiencing technical difficulties. But I tell you what, we were experiencing technical difficulties throughout. And I'm just going to try and get you up to speed on this because I think it's a very significant message. So thank you to all who have helped with the channel, help it to grow. I really appreciate that. And just know instinctively what messages are for you and leave the rest for somebody else. Yeah, it's like for some reason this message isn't supposed to get out. Well, someone wants that. Something's happening here. But anyway, let me get you up to speed. So I do feel like it's a love read, and I feel like you're exceptional in business, and where you have invested in business for yourself, you've been quite successful, but where you have invested romantically has not worked out, but you feel like you're being held back. Now, all throughout, we were experiencing technical difficulties, and it was just like, I didn't know where they were coming from. And I feel like that, and mentioned that before, we just totally went into the black here with the first trial at this message. We're going to try again. But I feel like you're getting that from this person. Like things don't add up. There's miscommunication. There's last minute cancellations. Something appears or something happens with them, and it just doesn't make any sense. And it's like keeping you up at night. You have the Nine of Swords here. It's making you nervous. You're trying to make sense of it all. And you feel like it's holding you back. But as a whole, you're saying to yourself, look, I want to just move on. You've got the Ace of Wands here and find my counterpart. And you do have the King and Queen of Pentacles out here. You want a good, even exchange there as far as the effort that people are putting into your relationship. And I feel like this person, Five of Swords, there is just like sort of a con energy that's coming out here, and it's a stagnant energy. So you're moving away from that because you really want to find your Two of Cups that's out here. I do feel like this con energy is around when you travel and when there's like business opportunities. You have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. We talked about before we went into the black about how this person is posing as a good business person or entrepreneur, but that isn't the case. They're actually, for lack of a better term, glomming onto you and your success. But they're really just draining you of your energy, your time, and your finances here. Again, I get a sense that you're aware of it and you're moving away from that. That pretty much catches us up in a very quick way. But a lot of miscommunication and things that just don't add up. And definitely not contributing. They're not contributing to the relationship. But I feel like it's the beginning stages of you moving away from it. I feel like you've been sort of heartbroken because I think when you're around this person, they're very good at being magnanimous and drawing you in and making you feel special. But you know, that's also can be con energy, you know, if you feel like this person isn't sincere. I don't see sincerity here. I see this person is out for themselves. I feel like you're a great communicator, and you've done very well as far as making a foundation for yourself, and you're just ready to walk away from this because the deceit of, like I say, I keep hearing this, things don't add up, is just, you're placing judgment on that and moving away from it. And you have the strength for it, and you deserve better. And I really sense that, you're quite a catch. So you do deserve somebody who is going to be inspiring to you, not somebody you question what they're up to or what they're doing or why they're acting the way they're acting. Now, this old person could even be doing it's kind of abusive in the way that they're treating you and that they're just playing games. They are actually acting inappropriately, and then they'll gaslight you and turn it on you as if, you've brought them into this state of energy or into reacting the way you have. And you've done nothing except for take care of them, I think, and treat them like royalty. So it is time to move on. And I don't often say that, but I really just don't get a good sense of this energy. It's very tricky and manipulative. You've got the Lovers here, so let's keep moving with this message. That talks about making good choices. you have choices. You have a lot of choices. I don't know what's hanging you up on this person. Maybe they're just extremely good looking and, it's something like that. Or like I said, they are very skilled because they don't feel like you are the only person they're doing this to. I feel like there is a trail of people behind them, men and women, that have tears over interacting with them. They're very skilled at knowing where your hot buttons are as far as where you need your Band-Aids. So that could go back into your childhood. They can read people like that. Do you need extra attention, or were you not paid attention to? And then once they do that, that you want that so badly that changes everything, and you feel like, I've read them wrong. No, you have read them right. You have read them right. It has been confusing, and sadly, they are just good at knowing people's hot buttons and knowing people's asterisks as far as where they're needing more nurturing, let's say, just an example. Or maybe you're terrific at what you do and you really thrive on other people noticing that. And they are so into your business and they want to know so much about, how did you get started? Well, they want to know that for themselves. And they want to have you sharing so that they can know more about where the finances are. I really do feel like this. And they also know that hot button is you wanting to talk about how good you are in business. But the message here is find somebody sincere who's interested in your business and somebody who's done just as well. Have these conversations where you're not teaching them per se, because this is how they're presenting it. Like, teach me. I just feel so much towards you type of energy. But, now that's not to say if you're dealing with somebody sincere, of course, yeah, run with it. But you're going to know deep down in your gut and with your intuition, and especially when things don't add up or they cancel on you last minute, or, they're available for trips but not for the day-to-day with you, it starts adding up to something that's just a little bit off, and you're no dummy. And just really tune into your intuition, because you know what's going on, and you're really looking for your King of Cups. And the King of Cups is a good choice as it's matched with the Lovers, but somebody who's very sincere. They're not emotionally all over the place. They're not going to gaslight you. The way they act is because of you, type thing, but it's done in a negative way. No. Your match is out there. I feel like if it's on the close periphery, it's coming in. I also get a sense that for some of you, it's somebody that's already orbiting in your Earth, in your planet, in your, orbiting in your zone, but you haven't ever considered them in this way. So they are orbiting around you. The Fool, yeah, you want to take a leap here away from this. I think you're wise to it now. You just needed some confirmation. I'm hearing that you talked to a couple of friends and they were like, yeah, this doesn't add up. Or you're hearing other people are saying they're dating this person or they've had experiences with this person too. I'm also hearing the best way to remove yourself from this is just quietly. This person, don't confront them. Just leave quietly. Because there are some things going on with them that you just don't even want to get involved in. Just quietly exit this. Time is on your side. I feel like you're saying, look, in your mind, you're thinking, I wasted so much time there, or, I'm running out of time to find the right one. Nope. And I know this one's hard because we think of time in a linear sort of way, but no, whatever is meant for you will never pass you by, and timing is fluid. Try and keep that in mind. I know it's tricky. I know sometimes it's difficult, but try and have that perspective when you're out there in the world. Okay, let's get further with our messages for Virgo. And even the way we're having to patch this together, I've never done a read like this. It's like patchwork, like things don't add up. It's not making any sense. I'm putting together this quilt and it's just all over the place, and It looks like it's going to be pretty, but when I sew it all together, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make a nice quilt. That's the type of metaphor I have for this energy. This is the type of experience and experiences that you are having here with this person. 9 of Cups in the reverse. This person is throwing you off your course as far as what you really want to attain. And there are many things I feel in your energy that you want to attain. And one of them is a sincere, honest, soulful connection. That's here. That's not with this person, no matter what they tell you. Okay, we've got a whole bunch. Wow, I'll take them. So Death in the reverse. The Emperor. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. 7 of Wands in the reverse. 6 of Pentacles. I don't usually take these. Occasionally I'll take a bunch. I'm going to take this because this has been such an odd reading. Knight of Pentacles. So let's just run with it. The Hangman. The 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Energy has been stagnant with this past energy, but there is an Emperor in your midst, and you're enough of a leader to know what is around you, what is surrounding you here with this relationship of the past. This is somebody that doesn't have a good material, spiritual balance. Again, kind of a con energy for sure. They're going to say that they're attacked and they're misunderstood. You're not misunderstanding them. You're misunderstanding their actions because they don't make any sense. But this is wasted energy is the message I'm seeing in the cards. Moving on to an authentic person, an authentic soul connection that is either here for you or is coming in, or is someone you haven't looked at that way that is in your environment. You haven't looked at them romantically, or you haven't looked at them as a soul connection. Maybe you haven't had that kind of time with them, but they are in your environment. 6 of Pentacles. This is going to be an opportunity for a good give and take. You get this twice. 6 of Pentacles. You really want that. I want someone to put in as much effort as I'm putting in. And it's been slow to find that person. Don't give up. Remember, time is fluid. You haven't missed out. You haven't wasted time. You've had a learning experience. Time is fluid. It's not point A to point B. You haven't missed out. That's very key. You're taking it. It was a timeout. It was a timeout. You learned. You're not missing out. You don't have to, I'm hearing this, you don't have to put up with this person because you don't think anything else is out there. Very key. I think that's, it's kind of a sad sentiment, but you will take this in stride. I mean, you may be sad a little bit with that, but you'll take it in stride because you're very strong and you know your worth. And I feel sad kind of saying that even, but let's say it, get it out there, and then let's move on. You absolutely don't have to settle. There is much more out there for you. This is my confirmation card. You definitely don't have to settle. There's much more out there for you. And the Tower. I just feel like there's a hint of, if I don't make this work, I'm not going to have an opportunity with this person. I feel like they're younger. I feel like they're better looking. I don't know, because they're younger. I don't even know why I say better looking, but better looking than most, or there's something about their looks that really captures you. And you just feel like, yeah, I've got to make this work. But it's really, they're just bringing a tower to you here. And I also feel like this tower is because they're confusing you and they're not showing you the respect you deserve, and they're leaving you in limbo, and And that's the message, is not that you can figure this out, but that they leave you in limbo because there's nothing to figure out. That is what they are. They're unreliable. You can't count on them. They're not in it for the soul connection. Okay? That's why you can't figure any of these things out. That's why you give it 100% and nothing ever works. You know how to give 100% and things work. You've done that in a lot of areas in your life for many years. So anytime you're giving 100% and it's still not working, it's not meant to work. That is a good lesson also, and that's a tough lesson to learn. But I feel too, like with this Tower energy, you feel like there's going to be nobody else out there that's going to match them. There is. There's going to be somebody out there, or many people out there, that are much better than this person, because quite frankly, this person is not all that. We did talk about them posing as something that they're not. Let's get our final messages here. I'd like to end on a high note. I'd really like to talk about the person coming in. 10 of Pentacles. This is absolute financial abundance. The glass is full. It's not even half full. It's full. It's brimming over. There's a lot of supernatural in here too, in your energy. A lot of money. You come from money. There's a lot of money that you've made. I'm actually getting that you've made, and we talked about how successful you are in your career. You've made a lot of money that many generations will benefit from. You're extraordinary. Let's talk about the soul connection. Spirit, let's talk more about this soul connection. Okay. Abundant. This soul connection is going to be abundant. You might even start a family with this person. You're going to travel with this person. There's just overflowing milk and honey here. They're going to bring you flowers. You're going to get rooted with this person. There's going to be generations with this person. They're going to treat you like royalty, and they're a hard worker too. Hold out for that person. See that person if they're in your orbit and you haven't really seen them yet. Look around. 2 of Swords in the reverse. You're getting clear on this whole situation. This message is just confirmation I'm hearing to let you know, yep, you're on the right track. Charm. You guys have also liked the dice, so I'm doing that this week. The moon talks about what you don't see. We talk about this over and over again in this message. There's so much you don't see here. There's so much that doesn't add up. Travel, Paris, yeah. This person's around for the travel, but get with that soulmate. Get with that soul connection that's really going to appreciate you and that puts in the same amount of work, puts in the same financially for travel. Maybe they're French, this person. That's your actual mate, your soul connection, your divine counterpart. The dice today are saying, bail. Maybe you've bailed this past person out. Merger. I think you will merge with somebody much better. Or that could be about your business. Alabama is here. Ale is here, as in beer. Bean. Maybe you're an accountant. Herbs. Are you into herbs? Bee. We see that with the cards, with the Empress, the bee. She's very hardworking. Rail. Something to do with trains, maybe. Maybe you meet this person on the train. It's somebody you've been talking to. before all of a sudden you see them differently. Dial it in. Dial this person in. Rex. TD. Al. Maybe these are names of people. Okay. And let's end with an angel wish. An angel wish, please, for our Virgos. Ask your inner self the answer to your question. How perfect. You know the answers to these questions you have and where you're going and what you're leaving behind. You already have the answers. Just tap in. Ask your inner self the answers to your questions. That's your message, Virgo. It's been a ride. It's been an experience. I hope you have learned something. It's been helpful, even a little bit. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for helping me along with this channel and your support. I really do appreciate that. And if you've liked this message and you like this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow, as you know. Again, thank you for your efforts there. And until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thank you.